Hold on. Did I just wake up to Patrick Riley cooking? As a Heat fan, this kind of never happens in recent memory. So, wow. Breaking: the Clippers, Jazz, and Heat have agreed on a trade that sends Norman Powell to Miami, John Collins to Los Angeles, and Kevin Love, Kyle Anderson, and a 2027 Clippers second round pick to the Jazz. You told me the Miami Heat had to give up Kyle Anderson, who we wanted to trade before he even played a game for the Miami Heat in the Jimmy Butler Andrew Wiggins trade. Kevin Love, who I absolutely love and adore, I was about to say as a character, but as a person, he's just a great guy, Dealt with so much personal things and just had a kid and this, that, and the third. Just an awesome all-around guy. As a player, though, he's really just like a third-string power forward center. All due respect to my dog Kevin Love. But Miami Heat just got a six man of the year candidate in Norman Powell for two guys who were not going to be 1,000% in the Miami Heat's rotation. We got off the Kyle Anderson contract. We didn't have to have a second round pick, and we got Norman Powell, who is on an expiring contract. Remember, Norman Powell made a push to be in the All-Star game. You remember people were like, man, why did LeBron announce that he wasn't going to play an All-Star game? Norman Powell would have got in. And then the second half, Norman Powell. First half, Norman Powell, whew. Second half, Norman Powell, not ideal in the playoffs. He definitely was a tick off. He did have his moments from here and there. I remember that one game against couple games against the Nuggets. He has a couple clutch threes, but just definitely wavered off in the second half of the season. But objectively, a really good six-man at the very least. The Clippers are in this deal as well, and they also end up getting John Collins. That's a good. John Collins is objectively a good player. He probably is overpaid, but objectively he's a pretty solid player. Now he's with the Clippers. We'll definitely see how that will transpire. And the Jazz, we didn't have to trade anybody to the Clippers. Well, we traded Kevin Love, Kyle Anderson. That's going to the Jazz. The Clippers get John Collins, and we just have to get off of Kevin Love and Kyle Anderson. And the Clippers traded away a second-round pick in 2027, their pick. So, yeah. The Miami Heat just had to trade Kyle Anderson and Kevin Love for Norman Powell. Am I missing something here? Is there an update from Shams? Is that a real deal? Yeah. Yeah, so John Collins was on an expiring contract, same as Norman Powell. Clippers, how you guys feel about this? This is a really good trade overall, I would say, for both teams. For the Jazz, I mean, you get a second-round pick. They'll probably, I don't know what they'll do. I don't think they'll keep Kyle Anderson and Kevin Love. With all due respect, my dog probably is going to end up getting waived. I don't know what team he's going to go to. Shout out to my boy K. Love. With Patrick Riley, are you actually cooking, my brother? Because we're starting five of Daniel Mitchell at the 1, Tyler Hero at the 2, Andrew Wiggins at the 3, who could be traded, Bam Adebayo at the 4, Khalil Ware at the 5, Norman Powell is the 6 man. And you can also trade away Terry Rozier as well, even though his contract is not ideal at all. And he was absolutely abysmal, like generally so bad that people thought he was betting against himself and betting his unders, like Jonte Porter, maybe Malik Beasley style. But yeah, welcome to the Heat, Norman Powell. Clippers, I like the move for y'all getting John Collins. And Jazz fans, I mean, you get a second-round pick. You get off the John Collins expiring contract. You can open up some more time for the youngsters. I'm kind of liking that youth movement going down in Utah. You have a lot of guards. You get some forwards, I like Walker Kessler. I don't mind what y'all building down there. Y'all still got Laurie Marketing making a good chunk of change. The team's not getting any. The team is pretty young. You got off Colin Sexton. You got Jordan Clarkson. You're trying to get these veterans, but also keep some veterans. You're not going to just trade away every single veteran, but the fact that they got off the John Collins contract, even though he wasn't bad, he's just making a good amount of money, and now you open up more opportunities and minutes for younger players. W in my book. In the Heat, we got Norman Powell for, again, a couple of guys that probably wouldn't have been in rotation, even though Kevin Love is a really good leader, vocal leader, can definitely spot start with his outlet passes, rebound, three-point shooting as like a backup slash third string power forward center. So I love and adore Kevin Love. Just an absolute dog. Shout out to my dog K Love. Had to be him included in this deal. The Heat do also open up a roster spot with this deal as well. So Damian Lillard come on down. Bradley Beal potentially. I mean, now with us getting Norman Powell, I don't see us getting Bradley Beal at all. We don't have enough shooting guards with Tyler Hero and Norman Powell. I mean, I guess you could say Norman Powell could play the backup three, but he's a shooting guard. Let's call a spade a spade. Welcome to Heath, Norman Powell. John Collins, you are a Clipper. Utah Jazz, you end up getting a second-round pick and potentially waiving both players you acquire in Kevin Love and Kyle Anderson. But yeah, good start of the morning for sure. But yeah,